Guys, fake moves are on the way, and when they do show up, they'll happen quickly. Today's move is where I'll be honest about what I think XRP will do soon. It's not clear what direction it will take, okay? I think it will be both bullish and embarrassing at the same time. I'll also add Chad's numbers to back it up. XRP has been losing value for 14 days in a row, but the price has stayed at $2.20. Read that one more time, guys. Even though XRP has been losing value for 14 days, the price has stayed at $2.20. That means lots of people are selling. In other words, money is leaving this XRP asset. The interesting thing is that XRP is still at this level. Is that right? The last time there were losses for 14 days, the price turned around and went from $2.05 to $3.29 over 18 days, which I think is the time frame we're in now, okay? There seemed to be a lot of money coming back in, yes? Could that be a repeat of what's going to happen? Take a look at what's going with the XRP/BTC pair, guys. Okay, there's an interesting event going on, but I think XRP needs to act quickly. It will go away and die if it doesn't. Let's start with the shorter time ranges. Take a look at this. That's 2260, right? Guys, 2260 is right here. It's right here, folks. See how close they were? But it gets bought every time it goes back to that level, right? This is a pair of XRP and Bitcoin. If this goes up, it means that either money is moving from Bitcoin to XRP or XRP is doing better than Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin drops, XRP will drop less if this is going up. Or if Bitcoin pumps and it's still going up, XRP pumps harder, right? So it's still being protected at this level, which is crazy to think about, right? Actually, I'm starting to see some bullish signs. The hourly looks bullish. The 4-hourly just confirmed with hidden bullish divergences, and the 12-hourly triggered. It will get confirmed in 8 hours, right? If the price stays the same, which is very bullish for guys because bullish things happen. And then if that guy is certified, it will snowball into this time frame, which is a daily, right? And it will just keep snowballing. This is only about Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin's daily chart just confirmed bearish divergence, which is also a top signal on the 12-hourly chart and all bear signs on the 4-hourly chart. This means that XRP needs to move quickly, and I mean it literally needs to move quickly, or it's going to fall and fall to hell. But let me tell you what I think will happen with XRP, and it has everything to do with this liquidity heat map. I think XRP will go up. There's no telling when it will happen, today, tomorrow, next week, or a month from now, but I think it will go down too, right? It will go down first, then up, and then back down. Okay, guys, here's my thing. When XRP was at these levels, there is a lot of money available. I told myself, don't be fooled when XRP is above $2. There is a lot of liquidity building up at these lows, right? I'm not going to let the market makers fool me, and I do believe it will get back to these lows someday. That's what I think, and I also think they'll take those lows because Bitcoin is going down, right? Guys, we're at a crossroads right now. The only question I have right now is whether they will pump it first, dump it, or something else. I can see it going a few different ways. First, they throw it away. I mean, just pump it up and dump it. Will they dump it first, then pump it, and then dump it again? So which way are they going to go from here? Even though there are signs of a positive trend on this chart, I'm not sure if it can really beat it. It only needs to hold up, right? It needs to stay put, but it's getting too close. It's almost time for it to be somewhat thrown out, right? That being said, I really believe that even if XRP does pump, it will eventually drop. I feel like, guys, I'm not losing. Disparate events are coming up and I'm not losing sight of them. In my opinion, this is the reason why before the euphoria really sets in, like XRP going to double digits, Bitcoin is going to be worth between $500.00 and $1 million.00. What happened in 2020 before this? And back then you were let out before it started. Okay, you remember the phrase, we want you out before it starts? That really did happen in 2020. Yes, I believe they are going to do it again because of a black swan event. This was the nail in the coffin I was waiting for, and it just happened. CNN's Jim Cramer says, there won't be a recession in the US. Remember that the opposite of what he says happens about 90% of the time. So he's saying there won't be a recession, a solemn recession to be exact. This means there will be at least something worse, right? That's why XRP is going down now. Say there is a decline for both men and women. What are some possible low points for the price of XRP? I see a 30-cent dollar bill here. Okay, 85 cents over here, and finally 60 cents. Okay. This means that one of these places will be the bottom for XRP. there is this very strong feeling in me this is not going to happen today. The cash from the top side still needs to be taken out, along with some from the bottom side to fool everyone before this move is made. I feel like, okay, but when it does, either the bottom will be here, which I don't think will happen very often, or it will be around 85 cents. That's a pretty good level. I think it would be a once-in-a-generation buy if you could buy it about 60 cents or even longer around this level, even if there is a wick ass. But XRP won't drop to those levels until a black swan event happens. This will lead to an 8-stage recession, which will cause inflation to fall, which will lead to the Federal Reserve moving in very quickly, and then there will be a V-bottom. Bottom like this, guys. Okay, let's go back in time. Go back to the year 2020. I'm on the 4-hour. Let's go to the daily now. This is what will happen. This is how the area will look when it happens. Everybody bought these 2020 events, but the prices quickly changed and never went back down. Take all of this cash. Take a look at all that cash, okay? That's what I'm thinking right now, guys. Because of this, I think that if XRP does go up, it will be a dead cat bounce and a dump. Quote, they say that a big economic shock could happen in the United States in just a few weeks. This is what they say, not me, right? But it's strange because it fits with our idea that lower level liquidity is building up and XRP will take it all, right? Personally, I think it's a bit crazy to say this, and I know that almost everyone in the XRP community and the crypto community as a whole is bullish, but I'm just being careful here. Guys, I'm not going to be fooled. When it comes to money, that's the one thing I won't do, really. I don't know what will happen, but that's the truth. This is a very important warning. Justin told Buffett that he needs to step down as CEO of Berkshire Hathaway by the end of the year. That is the only thing that I can think of that makes me think the end is close. He is leaving before the world falls apart. Take a look at that. The WEF's former CEO also quit. Why? After that, Pope also left, guys. Right has died. Rest in peace. Look at that. The old guard is going and a new guard is taking their place. On top of that, I have what I think is enough proof that a big black song is just around the corner. This chart shows it all. There are two charts, this one and the one that shows how popular Bitcoin is. It's going to get crazy. Are you ready now? I'm really looking forward to this. There is a UCT dominance map here. Guys, this chart says it's a stablecoin chart. It's also a tether chart. And basically, the higher this goes, the more money is moving from other assets and cryptocurrencies into this stablecoin, such as tether, right? After that, it will shoot up, guys. In the short run, anything could happen. Okay, anything could happen. This is why I believe at some point cryptos will fall in value and XRP prices will go down, right? I don't remember the short term, but I think it's going to be a pump because there are some positive signs for XRP in the long term, not the long term, but in about 2 months. Feel like a dump. This is why, because of this, do you not see something coming together here and here? This is